acid bacteria is a product from milk. And the uses of this lactic acid bacteria, it helps in suppression of bad smell. Let's say your latrines are smelling. This is 1 liter. We mix it with 1,000 liters of water. You can put it in your spray can and spray around the smelly place. It eases digestion. So after you mixing it with your 1,000 liters of water, you put it in the tank of your animals that they drink from, and then they take it. This helps to ease their digestion. It also used to make products like yogurt. Next we have soil microbes. Soil microbes are obtained from these leaves. As you can see, there are white things here. These are molds. And inside these molds, there are microbes. How they get them? When the leaves fall from a tree and they go down, they get these molds from the soil. And these soil microbes, as you can hear the name, it's from the soil. So how we make these soil microbes? We get these leaves, then we get molasses and sprinkle the molasses with water. Then you sprinkle the molasses mixed with water on the leaves. Then after, we get maize bran and also sprinkle on the leaves. Then we add some water and keep it for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, we extract the liquid, which is the soil microbes. So it helps in decomposition of manure. Let's say you have your cow dung, you get it, and then we spray these soil microbes. During 15 days, 3 processes will take place: ammonification, nitrification, and mineralization. Ammonification is the turning of nitrogen into ammonia. Nitrification is the turning of nitrites into nitrates. While mineralization is the turning of organic manure into inorganic manure. So after all those processes, you'll turn out with something like this. As at MST Junior School, we call it a biofertilizer.
My name is Buire Manuela. I'm going to teach you how to grow mushrooms. Mushrooms are fungi. Make your substrate. Substrate is like a home or garden for mushrooms. What we use to make our substrates are sawdust, wood shavings, and coffee husks. We mix the substrate with lactic acid to speed up fermentation or rotting process. You seal your container mixed with the substrate tightly to not allow oxygen to enter because we want fermentation to take place. Mushrooms do not have chlorophyll, and chlorophyll helps plants to make their own food. So since mushrooms do not have chlorophyll, they feed on rotting matter.
When we are making briquettes, we get fine charcoal dust, cassava porridge, or clay water. So the way we obtain the clay water, we get clay and put it in water. After putting the clay in water, we get that clay water and we mix it in the fine charcoal dust. So in the cassava porridge, we first get cassava flour, then we cook it and it turns into porridge. Then we mix it in a ratio of 3:1. 3:1 means 3 small buckets of fine charcoal dust and 1 bucket of cassava porridge or clay water. After mixing it thoroughly, we bring it to our molds where we shall start compacting it until they turn into briquettes. They can be used as charcoal. Instead of using charcoal, we use briquettes. Cassava porridge is used as a binder of the charcoal dust. We are also selling briquettes there. Each packet is for 2,000. These briquettes preserve our environment.
Here we are demonstrating a lift. So this frame here shows the different levels. Let me say that this is a building. This frame here shows the levels, as you can see. Lift has different parts. Body, the control switches. These switches here take the lift up and these two take it down. It has motors that rotate to take the lift up and down. It has pulleys, you can see up there. It has a fan to keep giving the lift fresh air. Our lift gets its electricity from the solar battery here. We use this battery and connect it to our lift. When the current comes, it causes rotation of the motors. Let me demonstrate how this works. So when the current comes, we're taking the lift up. We switch on these 3 switches here that take the lift up. As you can see, the lift has gone up. Now to take it back down, we switch these 3 off. We switch on the switches, take it back down. So now, on this elevator, we added a door system. We use hydraulics here. This is a syringe. On the door itself, it has another syringe. The syringe has water inside it. We use the water pressure to push the doors to open or close. As you can see, when he pulls the syringe, the doors open, and when he pushes, the doors close.
How we make doormats. We have threads and we use different colors as design so that they can be attractive to buy. We have MST doormat made out of very many threads. Another doormat, green in color. It takes a lot of time to make. That's why it's a bit expensive. We have hats. We use banana fibers.
How to make a hat. We thought of using manila paper, and we use this to change it elastic to hold the hat in one position. It won't be able to move and disturb users' head.
I have puff holders made out of beads and elastic thread. The scrunchies are made out of cloth and wool.
How to make bangles. First get the threads, get the beads and we put, then you get the charms and we tie in the end. I'm going to make a skirt. So let me start with the waist. She's 31. Since I'm going to make for a round skirt, I don't need to measure the hips.
Here, what I have for you is making baskets. What we need to make baskets, I'm going to say them in Uganda. And Julu Obukedo got from the main vein of a banana leaf, Olukato. It's a needle used for piercing in between the obukedo. How you start, get your obukedo, remove them, then you twist. If you want your basket to be carved, make it into a carved form. For instance, this basket was made in a carved form. In the beginning, if it's carved, it will also be carved. We have baskets of different prices, 20,000, 15,000 shillings. Come to the art and club stall and support us.
This is Home Economics Club. We have some breakfast here. There is tea, samosas, daddies, and some juice. We also created the pineapple crisps, the banana crisps, and ghee. We made it from our own cows.
I'm going to teach you how to make daddies. You need the following ingredients: wheat flour, vanilla essence, prestige, sugar, a basin, eggs, milk. Start by boiling the milk. Sieve that milk. If you don't sieve the milk, there might be some impurities like fat. You crack the eggs and put them in that mixture and then you mix. That act is called kneading. So after kneading, you get the dough and pour the milk and knead. Then you get that same dough you've kneaded and then put oil to make sure it does not stick on the wall of the basin. You cut that dough and roll it, cut it into small pieces, then you fry the daddies in oil.
I'm going to explain to you about the Rolexes that we make. Well, the first step is you should get tomatoes and you cut them in dice shape. Then you get your onions and you also get green pepper, flour. Then we mix, add in some little water, make it into small balls that we can roll. Then we put it in our fireplace. Also fry the eggs, put it in the chapati, add some extra tomatoes onto the Rolex. One Rolex goes for 3,000.
Dear parents, today I'm going to teach you how they prepare the ghee. You have to keep your milk for a very long time. After that, you get your milk, remove milk-like structures, separate them from the ghee. When you're done, you get your ghee, then you wash it in clean water. Keep it for some time in the fridge, then you boil it. After, you begin packing it.
Application of circumference, distance, and revolution. Circumference is the distance round a circular object or figure. This wheel that I'm holding has a circumference. If you start from one point and continue moving all around and go back to the same point, that would be the circumference. Circumference theoretically is measured by pi d. Pi is quotient of the circumference and diameter. Diameter is the line that passes through the center of the circle, connecting 2 points of the circumference. A distance of 440 centimeters. We're going to find how many revolutions we can make, starting from point 0, 1 revolution, 2 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when we reach at this point, 440 centimeters, we've made 5 revolutions. That means in order to calculate the circumference, we shall divide 440 centimeters by the 5 revolutions we have got, giving us 88 centimeters.
Here I'm going to teach you about a geometric shape. It's a cuboid. It's made out of rectangular faces. It has 8 vertices, 12 edges, and 6 faces. Capacity is the amount of liquid a container can hold. This is a 250 milliliter cylinder. The space that we leave here is for expansion of the water when you're freezing it.
Our dear visitors, I'm going to take you through the difference and the square. When we are finding the difference, we use 2 dices. Then we get the bigger number minus the smaller number. Let me give you an example. 6 minus 3 is 3. Now the square. When we are finding the square, we use 1 dice. Then we shake. Multiply a number by itself. So 4 times 4 is equal to 16.
As you see here, we were able to make MST Junior School in a game that is called Minecraft. We were able to use online collaboration to do this because we couldn't do this alone, so I'll have to bring in other players into my world online.
This right here is a DVD drive. If you want to play a video, press this button, comes out, put your disc inside there. But nowadays this is outdated. You can use a flash, you can download the video from YouTube. Here you can plug in USB drive, flash disk, hard drive. This over here is a hard drive. Stores information for a long time. This tiny thing here is the one that produces the sound where you play music and hear it.
We also have a podcast here.
So we thank you all for coming to see us as the ICT and Science Club. We hope that you can bring more children to MSC Junior School to be elevated and innovative.
Today I'll be teaching you about web browsing concepts. The web browsing concept that I find interesting is incognito mode. Incognito mode is a feature on web browsers that allows you to browse information without showing your browsing history, cookies, or site data to your device. Incognito mode allows you to share devices with privacy because it does not store your information. Disadvantages of incognito: does not hide your IP address. Your IP address is a unique numerical label assigned to your device that's connected to a computer network that uses internet protocol for connection.
Tips that you're going to have to follow while making a password: just to have letters, numbers, and special characters.
Editing is the manipulation of photos, videos, and audio.
Digital farming is the planting and rearing of animals using technology.
Make a Google search about Angora rabbit. Go to search engine Angora rabbit. See here.
Thank you
for your time.
MST Junior School. Little Seeds, Big Dreams.